I accidentally ruined 6 people's lives in 3 days. I know it already sounds like clickbait, but I'm genuinely serious. I, 19F, am adopted by two wonderful people who I love. They were very open with the fact I was not their biological child and respected me trying to find my real parents. A week ago, I decided to try and find my family, not to try and weasel into their lives, but because I was just curious. I'm not going into full detail, but I found my sister. I texted her on Instagram and told her who I was and asked how our parents were doing. She texted back a day later, talking about how she never knew I existed and asking me all sorts of questions. I answered and we talked through the whole night. I decided to do some more digging to see if anyone else was related to me and we got separated. I found a man who was also my brother. I talked to him too and introduced him to my newfound sister. Imagine how surprised I felt when they were married and I was their half sibling. I went with them to my sister's house and her parents, and my mom, were. My sister asked her parents knew about this. Our mom started bawling her eyes out and confessed that she slept with my brother's dad, making me both of their half siblings, but they technically aren't related. Apparently, when my siblings were like 10 or 9, she got pregnant. She acted like it was her husband child, but gave me up since I was deaf mixed, unlike her white husband and her white self, to avoid questions, and acted like I didn't survive birth by bribing the doctor who was her brother. Her husband just stared at her while my sister and brother screamed at her while I just stood there. Safe to say, the whole family became a war zone. Sorry, guys.